This is a Headgum podcast.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
This was moments ago from my big bottle.
Oh, yeah, I saw you chugging that thing. So is the spot still wet?
Say it one more time.
Is the spot still wet?
Is the spot still wet?
Is the spot still wet?
It's still a little wet. I don't know if Richelle, if you could do a really...
A real
Are we
big...
started yet? Sorry.
Yeah, we just started.
Yeah, keep it going. This
Okay,
is really
so,
good
yeah,
stuff.
so-
So Kyle's a little wet.
So it's actually disappearing. You might not catch it.
Oh,
It's
it's
like almost
drying. The
gone.
water's drying because, yeah.
That's as water does.
As water does, water freezes, water dries, water flows, water crashes. Yeah,
But don't
takes
go
the shape of its
chasing
container.
waterfalls.
Right.
Stick to the
rivers and the lakes that you're used
Now,
to.
I have to ask you something.
Yeah, I was.
B-
Lay it on me, sister.
B-E-C-K. Come on, let's start to play. B-E-N-N-E-T-T. Play with me. I know a man from around the way.
Okay.
He doesn't know what to do or say.
Okay.
He always thinks that he's so cool, but he's sitting next to me and he is such a fool. B-E-C-K. Come along, let's play this way. B-E-N-N-E-T-T. That's not what you do with me. I know a man in the city.
I don't think I like this. I thought I liked it at first, but that's like you're saying I don't know. I'm sitting here, I don't know what to do or say, and I'm just an idiot.
No, it's a song by the...
You're talking about my song. My name is in the song.
That's the hook.
You're
The verse
saying
is
Beck
about-
Bennett.
The verse is about somebody else.
Well, I loved it.
I know a man from around the way.
He don't know what to do or say.
He don't know what to do or say.
Really nice song. Guys, this is What's Our Podcast.
Starring Beck Bennett
Yes.
and me.
And his little assistant.
May I grab the microphones for you?
Oh.
Is this okay? Yeah, get that right there.
Thank you, Jack.
Kyle Gore.
Kyle Gore.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It felt a little New York accent. Like Jack Dennegy.
Oh, is that
That
from 30 Rock?
maybe. Yeah, Jack Dennegy from 30 Rock.
Sounds like.
Alec Baldwin's character.
There's a new picture back here for those of you who are
For those of you
watching, and if you're
approximately
for listening, I'm pointing to a picture.
it's a
I think
photo.
it might have been in the mix early on in our podcast, but then it sort of maybe disappeared or fell. I think it fell maybe.
Yeah. We don't know it, but now it's up. It's framed, and it's a poster for auditions for our college improv and sketch comedy troupe.
Can you reach it?
Oh yeah. It's coming off the shelf.
Should I bring it up to the camera?
A little lower. A little higher. Up. Yeah.
All right, Kyle was showing it to the camera. It's me and Kyle and Billy Goodwin and Nick Rutherford performing improv on a lawn at USC, which is where we would do improv, which is like probably like right in the middle of campus on Fridays at
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Probably the worst time and place to do a comedy
I thought you were
show.
going to say probably the worst not
Not the worst, but it was always stressful for me.
Yeah,
I love the sketch shows that we
the
did.
sketch shows. Yeah.
Those were awesome.
I remember I always have this one specific sketch memory that pops in my head every once in a while. It was a sketch you wrote about
Acting?
an acting teacher
Yes.
who
It was the Gary Gooder penis power acting technique.
yes.
It was my freshman year roommate, Chris Lowell, had an acting teacher because he was discovered on the beach playing beach volleyball because he's got a rockin' bod. And the face is pretty good too. Really nice personality as well. Smart guy, caring, loving. Second time we've talked about Chris on the pod. But yeah, he like booked a pilot or something, or he like booked a TV show, and his manager sent him to an acting coach. And like apparently his whole thing was like, you know, when you walk into that room, you just grab your boys. Just grab them down there and feel them. You got that right between your legs. You walk in there confident. Like, it was like his whole thing. Was
For the
just
listener, I
like,
want to say Beck he did a really good job of grabbing his junk.
Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, it's just really simple. It's just how anybody, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've never really learned how to.
Because
are you supposed to, you only use one hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you kind of just claw, yeah. No, not really
that
like
does
that.
feel good.
That doesn't.
I'm going to start doing that more.
Oh, the phone is on again.
Oh. Hey, Beck, we need you over here. By the way, this is the devil.
Yeah, I do text with the devil.
Oh, so fucking around.
No, I do text with the devil. I'm in communication with the devil all the time.
Did you sell your soul?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But I was going to say the Gary Gooder
penis power acting coach.
There was a part of it where like I think you were the acting coach and maybe I was your student.
Yes, yeah.
And I get you talk me into, or somehow I get my balls chopped off.
Oh, really?
But it happened side stage or something. And I remember in rehearsals, you were like, oh yeah, you should like, after this moment where you get your balls chopped off, like your side stage, you should like scream or something, or you could scream or something. I was like, oh, great.
Oh yeah, it's going to be really funny.
And like, it wasn't scripted. And I remember like, whatever was happening for getting ready for the next, maybe it was like right at the very, very ending of the sketch.
Mm-hmm.
And so our other teammates, castmates were like getting ready to move stuff onto the stage.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, hold on. Ah! And I did like the scream after my balls got cut off, and I got no response.
Oof.
But I like fully like stalled everybody. No, hang on 1 second. Ah!
Man, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, it's not something that
I don't think it happened.
You think I'm making up the whole?
Yeah, because I don't remember that. I think you made that up.
Well, you didn't have I know for a fact you weren't side stage with me, so you wouldn't.
Memory is fascinating, isn't it? Yes, yeah. So you may remember something. I may remember something else. Huh?
Oh, doing the Beatles. Yeah.
Ringo, George.
Memory from a long time. So cool.
Yes.
Man, it's just like
Liverpool. Right? Yes. Yeah. Memories. Yeah. No, but that was fun. That was a fun little Beatles moment. Which
I don't know that it was significant enough to be fun.
Things need to be significant to be fun.
Well, I don't know that it was much of anything.
No, but it's so cool to be back here with you. God, it's Monday, dude. I don't know if I have a case of the Mondays. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Waking up the old instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Memory. No.
What else do I think about when I think about the old days?
I remember I had a penis puppet in that.
Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, and I was talking to you. And I was like, I was your penis, and I was talking to you.
I remember.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, I remember. I think I said this in a recent episode that like the first few sketches I did were not great, and that moment where it's like, okay, I think now the crowd gets me, or like I feel like I scored.
Yeah,
was not in a sketch I wrote. It was Bobby McCaster. Was that his name?
Bobby McCaster. Wait, is that the name of the
kid who was ill?
Right.
Who like wanted to like strangle a puppy. I believe Sean Bury wrote the piece.
Yes. I remember that.
But I got some laughs, and then I felt like I made it in my improv sketch group in college.
See, that is significant. That's fun enough to be significant.
Oh, and how'd the sketch go?
Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. No, cool.
It's like the Beatles were in our improv group.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, zip. Okay, zop. Okay, dibbity dop.
Oh, yeah. And they're like, yeah, they start playing a song or something. And then they're like, and then they have, there's like a helicopter comes in and they're like being pulled up by the helicopter.
Okay.
And they're all holding on to each other and they're like cliffhanger. And they're like, oh, and they do like get dropped in a huge pool. And
they get dropped in a huge pool.
Yeah, and all the water shoots right out of it.
Okay.
Onto all the girls and boys, and they're all wearing white
t-shirts.
Oh,
there's girls and boys.
Yes, and then
they
all get splashed, and yeah, you can see through their white t-shirts. You can see everybody's like the shape of their body and stuff, and it's like college. Something. I don't know. I'm just like,
No. I'm sorry. The boys and girls on the side. These are college age kids,
yes.
and they're wearing white t-shirts. They get
And white
the
shorts
water.
too. And it's like and everybody's soaked.
I think
Is that something? Did that happen? Memory is a weird thing. No, I'm just-
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure this out because it is dope.
I would. Do you say "give me 1 second" a lot? Give me 1 second.
What?
Give me 1 second.
What do I say?
I would love to see a compilation out there made by one of the Roccos of Kyle saying, "Just give me 1 second."
Give me 1 second here.
Give me 1
Because
second.
I'm trying to visualize it. I'm thinking like, okay, so they were in a helicopter.
They're hanging from the helicopter.
They're
They're all
hanging
out
from a
each other.
helicopter. They get dropped off into the pool. And then they drop into the pool. It splashes, and there's boys and girls.
All standing around the
On
pool.
the
On the
side,
outside.
in
They're
the
all about
light.
ready to go in. And then the Beatles drop into the pool.
And then the Beatles drop in the pool. Yeah, I guess my like first thought is like, why now? Why is it? Why, like I would just sort of go back maybe to the drawing board and think, why is this moment happening now in the Beatles' life? You know what I mean? Like, and why are these boys and girls?
Because they're going to college.
That could be it. I would explore. I would sit down with it for a second, take a breather. Maybe, are there other parts of the story that you could work on?
No. Not that is all there
Okay.
is.
I would just think on it for a second. Don't rush it. If it's that they're going to college, maybe they're wearing, like college, like sweatshirt, like kind of like, because what college are they going to?
They're going to USC.
So put the Beatles in maybe like USC sweatshirts, and maybe the college kids aren't just in white, because like I'm like, why are they in white? Why are they around the pool? I would say get rid of the pool and just do it unless the pool's on campus.
Oh, maybe it's a Diddy party.
That is good.
And Diddy's there.
I think then you should just move away from the college thing and just make it like Beatles versus Diddy sort of scenario.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'll write it. I've already started writing it. It's a movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, but you only have that scene.
But that's the whole thing. And it's like,
it's like a short film.
and it's like, well, that's like the whole, but there's a lot of stuff happens
within that whole,
a lot of conversation.
That whole scene takes 90 minutes to.
Yeah.
I think a Diddy versus Beatles thing is going to be really good.
Thank you. Well, it's always great to talk about ideas here. I think that's our entire intro. To our listeners, thank you for being here.
Whoa. What do you mean?
It's been 12 minutes.
12 and a half minutes. Is that how long we go?
Well,
Like 15, 20, depending on when the guest
Is our
gets here.
guest here?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, we've got to stretch it out.
we don't have to stretch it out. I think
You
we
want to
can,
just stop?
Well, no, we can. I don't want to stop, but I also don't think we have to stretch things out.
I like talking to you, man.
I like talking to you
I'm
too.
learning about your ass.
Wait,
No,
what'd you say about my ass?
I'm learning about your ass.
Yeah, I like to learn about your ass too. I'm still learning about you.
No, you're right. You're right. Maybe that was maybe Diddy versus Beatles was the place to end the intro.
Well, not like end fully, but like to start wrapping it up.
Okay.
Is there anything on your mind that you want to get off? You want to get off of your mind? Is there anything that's on your mind that you want to get off of your mind now? To me,
about you? Or
no. Just like something you've been holding on to. Something that happened to you recently. Something where you're like, I want to say this. This happened to me.
Yeah,
this is kind of weird.
Like one of Kyle's famous grapes.
Yeah. One of
his famous
Kyle's famous grapes.
Grapes. The grapes of wrath.
Yeah, that's really.
That could be one of the segments. Let's
Kyle's
see.
gripes of wrath.
Yeah, I guess it can. It's like bouncy. Oh, and farted.
That's just you stepping on the grapes, turning grapes into wine.
That's not going to get a reply from the old Kyle steer. What the heck was going on back there?
I don't know, man. Just like
Yeah, you don't know. That's the problem.
yeah. Well, it's gotten me this far.
That's true.
No,
That's true.
that is true.
No, we're coming off the weekend. As you said, it's the Monday.
Yeah.
Trying to think of how my weekend was. I heard you talking to Richelle about this. By the way, Richelle, our amazing
Shout out Richelle.
producer.
Shout out Richelle over there.
Sometimes,
yeah, she's
sometimes
giving
just
a little
like, what do we
wave.
talk about? Like, oh yeah, go back to awesome Richelle.
Awesome Richelle. Always can cut to awesome Richelle for a nice smile or something like
Yeah.
that. So what were you gonna say?
Well, I heard you guys talking about the weekend and like, with a kid, it's sort of like you got to fill it up
You gotta
with
fill her up.
activities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember the first portion of Saturday. I'm trying to remember the second portion of Saturday. Oh yeah, we got invited over to our neighbors. It was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do they have
And
kids?
we had, yeah.
Oh.
And then on Sunday, we also saw some friends. We did something in the afternoon.
This is great podcasting stuff. Yeah, this is really good. Just you trying to remember stuff that you did and then not talking about it though, and it's like not really even relevant. There's like nothing to say about it.
That is a good fucking observation. That's really funny, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling me out. I deserve that shit. Thanks for calling me out. I deserve that shit.
Dude, you're the reason you're
the reason our podcast only has so many subscribers.
No. You're the reason we have any, okay?
We have what?
You're the reason we have any subscribers, okay? Because you're amazing and
it's us as a team. Like, They love the rapport. They love what type of
crap is
gonna
shoot out of our
today?
fucking mouths today? And it's gonna fucking hit Kyle right in the face, and it's gonna hit me right in the face. We're gonna sit in it for a while. Is it dirty? Is it clean? Is it?
Yeah.
Right. I'll stop that.
No. Yeah, you definitely want to stop before the dirty, because now I'm thinking of like, if we went dirty, we would go blue.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, we would.
Because like like this guy, I've known this guy since.
Was it
September 03?
October?
September 03. Your birthday's October.
Right.
And my birthday's September.
That's right.
Best birthday present you ever got.
I probably one of the big daddy long legs gifts. Lorne Michaels would give cast members, writers, a gift for their birthday every year, and he had a budget that other people in my life didn't have. So probably one of those, to be honest.
Okay, you're not going to say what it is?
I don't know. I got these boots one year that I still wear and love. Some sick ass boots, or some Rimowa suitcases. Those were sick. Some Jordan Chicago ones from 2015 or 2013.
Go ahead and bring in the guest.
Oh my God! You asked me about birthday presents. Wait, why? What about your birthday presents?
Best birthday present I ever got?
Yeah.
Let me think. Let me think.
All right. Well, we don't need to hear about it. Look, this is going to be an awesome episode. We have our very dear friend and phenomenally talented
actor, comedian, writer,
producer, creator, Vanessa Bayer.
who we knew from our time on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Which I was just thinking of was such an interesting show to be on.
It really was.
Because there's always, I feel like there's this drama, like, is it as cutthroat as they say it is?
Right. And are they not ready for primetime players and like all the lore?
Yes, because it goes back from the 70s, I believe.
I think so, yeah. And it was crazy, and so many people coming through there. But we had a great time with Vanessa.
Yeah, it's gonna be
still
good to catch
friends
up
to
with
this
her.
day.
Yeah, it's cool.
She created her show. I love that for you.
Yes,
such a great show.
And I love that for the world.
Yeah,
it's a great show.
And everything she pops into.
It's
hilarious.
She's been hilarious, and like it's so cool to have this like community of people that worked with us at SNL. It's like we worked with them, but they're our friends.
They're family. They're our family.
Vanessa Bayer.
Yeah. We can't. I told her. I reached out to her. I said, I'm gonna get a little. We're gonna might get a little silly today. I don't even know if I'm gonna ask any questions. I might just be like, here we go.
Please do not unleash the beast, because I will get. If I'm allowed to be silly, I can already think that I might want to introduce everybody to Timmy.
Oh well, let's see if Timmy comes out. It's the wonderful Vanessa Bayer.
Vanessa Bayer. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Oh, yeah. You know I be getting down with that Squarespace, dude.
Yes, I have heard.
I get all up in that. It's because you know why?
I was curious. I'm not sure. Please tell me.
Yeah, but you were wondering why.
Yeah.
So it's the all-in-one website platform, okay? It's designed to help you stand out and do well online. Because like sometimes I'm like, where do I go? What am I doing?
Maybe you want to scale your business. Now, scale your business. That means you can make it bigger or smaller.
Yeah. Depending on you can change how much it weighs.
And what do you want to do with our thing? Do you want to make it bigger or smaller?
I'm gonna make it bigger. I'd love for our website to get as heavy as possible.
Heavy
on the scale. Yes.
It's not exactly how that works, babe.
Well, I don't understand everything.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place.
Cool. Hey, look, Squarespace it's incredible the capabilities of Squarespace, and it's so fun to use them.
I keep on thinking of when we worked with Finn Wolfhard.
I can't say enough about it, and that's why I would keep bringing it up, just because it was like so easy and fun to make that website. Remember the hippo?
I wish I had an excuse to make another website right
I think
now.
we will someday soon.
Well, I don't know if we're supposed to say it on this ad, but we're going to be doing something in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a reason to make another website. We could use Squarespace.
I know. It's just we'll talk about it later.
Okay, sorry.
Look, the design is amazing. The SEO tools, perfect. Custom domains, it's all just like, it can't get any better. Check out squarespace.com/Beck and Kyle for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code Beck and Kyle to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
Renders
action.
action.
Okay. Let me ask the first question.
No. For all you listeners, we're here with Vanessa Bayer. We just gave you a lovely little
can
intro.
We give her a big seal of approval?
We've never done that before. That's not
That's how
something
we
Is that really
always do.
real?
We always do that.
No, we do not. I've never seen that. Wait, what did you say? Can we
A seal of approval for Vanessa Bayer.
I've never
That's
seen
you,
that. Is
or
that
you do it every
We do it
time?
every time.
We've never done that. And I've never seen anybody ever do that thing where, so for the listeners, Kyle raised his hands above his head and I don't even know how to say it.
You do a little seal face and you go, and you do it for Vanessa Bayer. We do it all the time.
We always do it for Vanessa Bayer. We've never done it for anybody. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you so much. I bet I was almost your first guest.
Oh, you were almost. Yes. There were about 25 people in front of you.
Yeah, but I bet if my schedule had been different, I would have been.
We've been trying to
Oh,
track
yes.
you
We've
down.
been trying to
we've
get
been
you here for a
trying.
while.
We've been trying.
Yeah.
Yes. So
You're busy. You're busy.
No, you guys are busy.
No, you're busy.
No, that's true. I know.
They go, this time or this time. And I go, okay, let me see if I can move some stuff around. Okay, how about this time? They go, it's full. I go, okay, I guess.
What am I?
Well, yeah.
What am I? Chopped
liver.
Vanessa?
Yeah, that's so
Or
funny.
liver. Yeah, liver is like the old school version. That's better.
Yeah, chopped Vanessa liver.
Oh, wow.
Okay, mental picture. No, I don't want to even
I
think
don't
about
wanna
my
even
liver
go
that
there.
way.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I don't drink a lot. Okay, because I don't want a chopped liver.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wait, that was a cool thing I said.
Yes. So you don't drink a lot because you don't want a chopped liver.
That was a joke I made, but that really is true. I don't drink that much.
Yeah.
But I do drink, but not a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
that
cool.
is cool.
Kyle and I were talking about that recently. We don't drink as much as we used to. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's healthy.
There's different ways to party. Get
Yeah,
it?
just seeing my friends, that gives me a lot of serotonin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, for those of you who are watching or listening, however you consume the podcast, we have known you since the SNL days.
Yeah.
Which I thought was, I was just talking
I
with,
thought was an
I was just talking to
interesting
Beck
thing.
over here. It's such that place, I feel like it's loaded. You know, I feel like when people talk about it, it's like, there's the drama. What was it really like? You know, like, is it competitive? And I've always felt like, I'm curious where you fall on this. I'd love to hear I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Exactly.
To me, and it's so legendary. And I think of
It's-
like from the beginning,
Everybody,
the
Eddie,
greatest.
and
even
and-
now, because they're still doing it. I feel like I can name all the cast members because I still watch to this day.
But we're not going to do that. We're not going to go.
Sort of like Kyle M. Like I can't tell.
I no longer make music,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
but
This is.
Okay, don't even talk about it. Okay.
Don't even.
I was curious
Yeah.
because to me, as difficult as the
Mhm.
show could be sometimes,
Yeah.
what made it all worthwhile for me
Who is this guy?
was the friendships. And I think of meeting people like you.
Who is this guy? How are you? Yeah, it really. Yeah. So, and do you have anything to say about that?
I'm gonna answer in a genuine way, even though.
Yeah. No, and he'll slip in and out of this guy.
Okay. Yes, you guys.
And
Taryn. I already knew 80, but I got to spend even more time with her.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Keenan, Bobby. Like, where do you end
Yeah.
end the list?
Yeah. It doesn't end.
So you guys are two of my favorite people in the world. Like, truly. I think you know that.
I
Did
do
you
know
know-
that. And
you know that.
I've told you as well,
Like-
you're one of my favorite people in the entire world as well.
That's so
I
nice.
get very
Definitely
excited to be
goes-
around you.
Yeah.
When I see
Always
either
around.
one of you, I literally, my heart rate goes up
Yeah.
because I'm so excited.
You
So-
walked in the room and I screamed. And I
So
stared
did
at you
I.
because I screamed.
You kind of did the seal
So
of
did-
approval.
I did.
Well, I
yeah.
also the seal of approval. You guys sort of hid from me, so that's part of the reason I screamed when I came in.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because I didn't.
That was not purposeful.
right. But you were like tucked in this corner, and I
Yes.
like walked in, and I was like, I guess I'm in this room alone, and then all of a sudden I
And
hear
like,
Beck screaming. I'm so lucky that I got to meet you guys. Like, it's just like it's like truly the thing that is like such a gift from that show. One of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Really
But
is.
like the most like impactful on your life, I think, is like you just have these relationships forever with these like absolute dream people.
Yeah. And you were there with 80 and Bobby, Cecily, all the other people
Yeah.
we mentioned. But you
Yeah.
guys were there, Taryn, when we got there, and you guys like really took care of us. I
Yes,
feel like that was like
that's
our
true.
Jay, the
And you
whole
were a
cast
star when
got
we
there.
got there.
Yeah, you
Oh
were.
my God.
Yeah, you were already a star, shooting into the
Wow.
sky, and
And
it was
that-
amazing. It was amazing to watch.
I said that we had Taryn on recently. And
We did.
It really was so meaningful. I'll speak for you.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That you, a veteran and a star on the show, was nice to us and looked out for us and engaged with us and collaborated with us. And it really it because it's a scary place, to know that I was lucky because I had my friend there. I had a couple
Right,
friends
right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
But to also have friendship in like our colleagues was sort of invaluable.
Well, I just remember thinking you guys were so funny. I just wanted to do stuff with you. I was just like, these guys are the best. I'm thinking of what did we call it?
The singing.
The thing where we kept almost asking each other out. That was based on
it
the
video?
became
we were
flirty.
doing.
Flirty.
Oh, flirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It still makes me laugh thinking
Yeah.
about it now.
Kyle just said, as he said,
Yeah.
Taryn was in recently, and we were talking about you. We said how you were kind of unflappable there. You were always like such a great energy and like so sweet. Like it seemed like nothing could really like throw you off. And we talked about how you would go meditate after the table read.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, it was
Is that- do you
again
feel-
just building on.
How do you feel like this is a loaded
Yeah.
question, which forgive me, and if you don't feel comfortable, that's all good too. But do you think like you generally had a better attitude than some other people? Do you think like, oh, this doesn't bother me as much as it's bothering some people?
Well, I do think, like you mentioned, the meditating helped. Like,
Yes.
I would do TM meditation twice a day, and I would always do it. I think I would do it right after the table read would
Yes.
end
Yeah.
on Wednesday. So it was like while they were in that room making all those stressful decisions about what sketches got on and what didn't, and we were just waiting for them. It like allowed me to, especially once I was in Fred's old office, which had no windows. I was like
Right.
literally like turned off the lights and was like in a dark room.
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes like the interns would like knock on the door for something, and then they'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry."
Right.
And I'd be like, "It's okay."
What can I?
Yeah.
What do you look like when you're mid meditation?
I'm just like on the I'm on the couch, sort of like I think the camera cuts off here, so I'm gonna kind of approximate. Is it okay if I put my feet up on this?
Whatever you
Okay.
want. Yeah.
So I'm on the couch like this.
Cool.
And then
That
like,
is comfy. That's a
Hey,
nice relaxing pose.
oh shit!
Oh, God, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I'm getting
Oh,
fired.
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We
It's
had
not
a
a
little
big
cock.
deal.
We had a little cock. There's a little cockroach. A rooster.
A cockroach. It was a
There's
cockroach.
Yeah. Oh,
We want to see if you ran in here.
sorry. Yeah. Was that what it would be like?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you,
like
so then
God.
do you, but you don't start over at that point. You just
No,
keep going.
no.
Yeah.
The reason I think, not to get into meditation now, but the reason that I think I do it so frequently is because I'm very like loose about it. Like it's like if I get interrupted or if I don't get into like a deep place, it's like I'm like I don't care as long as I do it. I feel
so. You're still doing it.
I still do it. Yeah,
every day,
twice a day. I do it first thing in the morning, and then I do it at some point in the afternoon.
20 minutes
for 20 minutes each time. Yeah,
I've done minimal research on TM.
Yeah,
I will sometimes meditate to the Calm app.
Yeah.
Are you just going raw dog, like kind of freestyling, or do you have?
I don't think that's how TM works. I think TM you have like a mantra. Are you listening to something?
Right? Yeah, you have a mantra.
You do, but it's really just
word.
I was just curious.
Sounds. It doesn't mean anything. It's really, I think, to focus you on your breathing, because the other thing is with TM, you don't have to like empty your mind, which I think can be a very stressful thing. You're just trying to like focus on these like sounds or this word or whatever, and then it gets you just to like sort of not be like. But honestly, sometimes once I'm like really calm doing TM, I start thinking through things, and I feel like I can think through them more like
just other things throughout your
if I'm trying to figure out something, even sometimes like what am I wearing to this thing? Like I'll like start thinking through it because there's no like then there's no stress associated with it because I'm so calm at that point.
You're not actually you're dealing with it in a bubble sort of where you can.
But I honestly think all forms of meditation are really good. I think just being like awake while you're resting in that way is it's such a good thing for your mind.
Yeah, it helps me a lot. Like I'll just do like 10 minutes and I'll basically just I won't like try to get thoughts out of my mind. I'll just like focus on breathing, and as things come up, I will sometimes like check in about things that are maybe stressful to me, and then they're not stressful because they're not coming up in the normal way, and I'm like, oh, I have to do something about this. How am I going to deal with it? I just am able to like let myself sit with it. But like when I do like 10 minutes in the morning regularly, it really like lowers my heart rate. I feel like.
And we don't need to spend too much time on this, but from the moment one, were you doing it like in Chicago prior?
That's such a good question, because I realized I wasn't doing it the whole time I was on SNL, but probably the whole time you guys were there.
Yeah.
Because I started doing it because at some point my brother did it, and then I was filming Trainwreck, and Amy Schumer was doing it every day at lunch. And she was so like focused she had so much, it was like a movie that she wrote, and she was producing it, and she was in it. And like her ability to sort of like focus so much, I was like, how does one do that?
Yeah.
And I noticed that she was doing TM. So like between her and my brother, I was like, I should probably. And then my brother introduced me to his teacher. And
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Jonah.
My brother Jonah, who I have a podcast with.
Yes. And what is it called?
How Did We Get Weird? With Jonah and Vanessa Bayer.
And I've been on,
and wherever you get your podcasts,
but not on YouTube, right? Or is it on YouTube?
What did you do?
She's just smiling. I don't know if I said something bad. I'm sorry.
No, because I don't like to record video.
Of course, yeah.
That's cool to say that.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. If we could just,
I will hear with you guys.
Yes,
I did Vanessa's podcast twice.
I did it twice too.
Yeah, you guys are maybe two of the only people who've ever done it twice.
Wow, what were your topics?
Yours were.
Can you pitch what the podcast is?
Yeah, tell us.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we're the producers. We're going to decide, is this podcast going to go or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
So my brother Jonah
Make this quick.
What are we having for lunch? I want to order from Josie's again.
Yeah, sounds good.
I want a big steak. Sorry, go ahead.
A big steak for lunch.
Yeah. I'm a big podcast producer.
By the way, big fans. You have any trouble parking?
Actually, spots 1, 2, and 3 were taken, so I had to park in the other spot, but they said it was okay.
But it's covered.
Stay in the bit.
Right. Sorry.
I was thinking about in the bit.
What's that?
Okay.
I was thinking about my steak. It's covered.
All right. Okay.
So what do you got?
Gravy.
Oh. So my brother and I do a podcast called How Did We Get Weird? It's nostalgic, and we talk about a fun topic from our guest's childhood. We kind of riff and have fun. Now, Beck, I think you did our first podcast, and it was about Lean Pockets.
That's right.
And really, that was really fun because those Lean Pockets commercials were very sexist. We went back and watched some of them.
Yes.
And it's always a guy eating Lean Pockets, and his wife gets home and he realizes that's girl food because they're diet food. So he's hiding from his wife and trying to make sure she doesn't find out he was eating Lean Pockets because that means he's not like a real man.
He's not a real man. Because real men would eat Hot Pockets.
Would eat Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
But they look just like Hot Pockets, right? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Same.
And I'm sorry. The Lean Pocket thing, does this have to, is this every episode?
No.
I'm back to back. Are you still the
Wait. And then Kyle, what was your first?
Yeah, now you're Kyle.
Oh, shit. I did, I think, Saved by the Bell college years.
Yes, Saved by the Bell, the college years, which is so funny. And then we had you on as Kyle M.
Yes.
And you kept saying that you really liked how I was interpreting your songs and stuff.
Yeah, Vanessa has been very supportive of my music, and again, I really appreciate it.
Yeah. And what was as Kyle M? What did you bring on? What was your?
I am as Kyle M. That's me. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So what was
we
your thing?
talked about Kyle M. mostly and his songs and his.
That was his nostalgia.
Yeah,
thing.
because just because Jonah and I are such huge Kyle M fans.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I love the Kyle M stuff. Yeah, it's so. I mean, like it really is just. It's really wonderful.
Well, the podcast sounds amazing. We want
and Beck's second one. We talked about block parties. By the way, I want to say too.
You grew up doing block parties?
Did you
grew up doing block parties?
Yes.
Not throwing them. You were a kid, probably a kid, but like you must have had fun at them.
Yeah, I had a great time. Balloon toss, bike parade thing. Yeah,
balloon talk.
Balloon talk.
We
talk about balloons.
What color's your balloon? Blue.
Yes, it's like you were there. That's what we did. That's what happens at block parties. So I guess you didn't grow up. You grew up with block parties, no?
I mean, they existed. I never really got to do
San Diego.
Yeah, I'm from San Diego.
And
I know some of Vanessa's
because you went
family from San Diego.
He went to school with my cousins.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
high school.
Like all your school district was with
probably middle school.
Yeah, probably middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Wow, did they like him? What did they say about him?
I think they did. I haven't talked to them a ton about it, but it's just really crazy.
Yeah.
Can I go back for a second?
Yeah.
I also want to say that when you guys were saying I was like very measured at SNL and stuff, I also think like it was such a great opportunity for us to really bond there too, because obviously it was still hard for everyone at times. And there were, high highs and low lows kind of.
Right.
And it was so nice to get to do that with you guys.
Yeah. It was.
That's it.
I know. We are lucky. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you felt lucky that you got to do it with us.
It's tough not to be like effusive just about how, or hyperbolic, I guess, like about, how meaningful the relationships are. And that they like keep you going. And like sometimes you get to, not only do you get to riff, on Tuesdays we're writing and maybe we'll come up with a bit together and decide to turn it into something. But then also you get to commiserate. You get like sometimes you'll get to go in somebody's dressing room and be like, I didn't like that thing that happened.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
How should I deal with this? Who should I talk to?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were always so helpful.
You were always so helpful.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
Okay, who's the worst host of all time?
No.
Who's your favorite? What's something crazy that happened that you can't talk about it? Other
What is the craziest ad lib from set?
There wasn't a lot of ad libbing.
Did you ever have an improv that made you shit your pants?
Was it all scripted or was some of it improv?
I feel like did they not use cue cards back in the day? Because I feel like they've changed or something.
Yeah.
I think everybody's just staring at the cue cards.
It's like Wally's there. Amazing.
How much improving is it though?
I don't even
really not much.
Really none.
You're told not to.
Yeah.
You're told to read the lines because there's sort of camera cuts that are scripted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not a ton of, but you never know. Like if you're really feeling that audience, especially at Update, because I don't know if you remember doing characters at Update.
Yeah.
Because then you sometimes have a little breathing room, especially if you got a big chunk of lines. You can maybe fill the space how you want to. You know what I mean? Because I remember you could
have a different personality.
You had some classic updates.
You really did.
Thank you. I love going on Weekend Update.
I enjoyed Update too.
It's the most fun thing because you get to just do your character.
And you get to control the pace.
You get to control it. And it was always fun whether you're doing it with Seth or Colin or Che. It was like always felt, or Cecily, it was like always felt like you were, they were also fun at like getting the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I only started to get comfortable with it my last year.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't do a lot of Update. But I did like a couple, like not like I did a couple sort of not like necessarily original characters,
Yeah.
but like some impressions and like, I don't know. And towards the end there, I was like, I started to be able to do that, like take my time and not be rushed and like be like following the cards and trying to like, I was sort of like nervous about the rhythm of the cameras and like keeping things moving. And I would always kind of feel a little rushed and not my own pace until the very end. But
what type of like, I'm going to use the phrase hangover. It's not the right word, but like, if a sketch that was yours or that you had a prominent role in did not play as well during the live show as you had hoped for, or maybe as it had during dress or whatever, what was your experience post-show? How long were you bummed? Well, I guess you'd be bummed, but like, how long would that last for you?
I think I was more bummed when a sketch would make it to dress rehearsal and not to air. Once something made it to air, I don't even think I paid attention to whether it did well or not. Like, I think I was so
you're like, great,
happy to be doing it that I was like, well, they're going to see it no matter what.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of all the old stuff the stuff that we said, was there a moment at SNL where you felt like you hadn't figured it out yet, and you were like, you kind of were like struggling or frustrated or lost, and then you did, you know what I mean? Or was it kind of like, because I feel like for me it was, I don't know, after my second year, but like, or do you feel like it was always, I don't know?
Well, I think a couple things. I have a couple answers to that question. One is there was a sketch. I think it was my second season that the host was supposed to be like sort of, I think, was that what it was? My second or third season where the host was supposed to be like the guest host was supposed to be like hosting this like political thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the last minute she pulled out and they put me in and they were like, we're really sorry. Do you think you can do it? And I was like, sure.
Is this a cold open or is this just,
it might have been a cold open. I can't remember. And I don't think it was a cold open. And I did it and I messed up so much because it was so much like, so I did it just for the live show. I don't even think I
did it at dress.
I don't even think I did it at dress. I think I only did it at the live show.
Yeah.
And I was like, sure. And I truly was like, yeah, I'll be fine. Because I had never really messed up with the cue cards before. And I did it and I messed up so many times. And I remember Lauren was like on the floor and I was like, this is like, I'm going to like, what is happening? And it was so crazy. And we got through it, but it was like, I messed up probably like 6 times or something. It was just like, I could not figure out, like I had to look at all these different people and whatever. And it sort of put this like fear in me about the cue cards that I sort of for like a long time after that, I was like scared of messing up with the cue cards. Whereas like up until that point, I had like zero fear about the cue cards. I was like, you just read the cue cards.
Right.
And it like took the like ease out of it for me or something. And I remember Seth wrote it and he was really apologetic. He was like, I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, I shouldn't have like even tried to put you in. He was like, it's fine. It's like, it was fine, like, but I don't know why I asked you to do it. And I was like, I don't know why I said I could do it. Like, it was just sort of like, we were both like, what do we? And
well, I feel like also early on, you're like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah,
of course I can do it. Like,
I honestly was like, oh, I'm going to do this perfectly. Of course.
Yeah.
Like it really felt that way.
Yeah.
And so that gave me like a real fear. And then it's like the more sketches that I did after that, the more I sort of like came out of it slowly. And then by like my 6th season or something, I was like, I sort of realized the thing of like, no one except for you and your parents are counting how many sketches you're in. Like nobody's.
Right. Yeah.
So then I had like this attitude where I was sort of like, if I get to do like some fun stuff every show or every few shows, then I sort of got over the like anxiety. Like I got better about the anxiety of like not being in the show enough or something. Yeah,
measuring
like that.
how
measuring
well you're
everything.
doing by how big your show is.
Exactly. Yeah.
I remember you giving me a quasi piece of advice, which I don't know that you remember. I don't know that you even called it advice per se, but like maybe you sensed my nervousness or something. I don't know. Maybe we were having a conversation and you just said something like, like not that many people watch the show. It was something like that. It was like, this isn't as big of a deal as you probably think it is.
Yeah.
I've said that to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Like,
The thing here's what I think, that I wonder like how our time at the show differs from people before us and people after us. To me, one of the things that felt like sort of a magnifying glass over the whole situation was like the internet and the fact that like there are websites that are like clocking. Maybe it is worse now because I feel like I see it on my like social media feed, but like websites clocking amount of time,
the amount of
cast members
seconds
are
you
getting,
are
or
in
like
each show.
Oh
is the
my God,
sketch,
it's so
etc.
crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah.
So that, or Twitter, Twitter was probably like at its peak when we were on that show.
Yeah.
And so I think that was one thing I was conscious of, was like that component of it.
I think that maybe because like I'm a little older than you and I don't have like any like online knowledge. In my mind, I was like, how many people are actually like staying up and watching the show? If there's like a really great sketch, it'll go online.
Right.
But if it's a sketch that doesn't go that well, no one's going to see it. Like, so like if you're in a great sketch, good for you. You're going to be like, it's going to be seen by a lot of people. But if you're not, it's okay.
It's fine.
Well, yeah. That was like my experience. It took me like a year to watch the show after leaving the show, because like it felt like, oh, this feels like traumatic in some way or another.
Yeah.
And then when I started watching the show, I feel like I've told you this before. It's like, oh man, you're watching it and it's like, why was I so stressed about this thing? Like, and it's like, oh man, you could just have fun up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it all of a sudden it's sort of like, and like, I think what you're saying is true, that like, yeah, nobody really cares as much as you do in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Not a single person. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Those were the good old days.
Yeah, but now
and
the industry has changed.
Yes.
It's evolved. It used to be
streamers.
It used to be, yes.
And not
keep going.
And
keep
streamers,
going.
not what was the name of the sketch group?
Bubble Bunch.
Bloomers. Streamers, not bloomers.
Yes.
No longer in
bloomers.
We're
streaming
on
channel,
streamers.
though,
So anyway,
if they want to do something with their old sketches.
Yeah.
So and keep going. So
please don't raise your eyebrows.
Now it's modern.
Something interesting. Bloomers, I want to do some of their old sketches.
Bring bloomers to the streamers.
But now it's like podcasting is the thing.
Podcasts.
Because you've got a podcast.
We've got a podcast.
She's
got a podcast. He's
got a podcast.
You would be, which you don't know. It's like, oh, we're in the studio that Beck and Kyle do their podcast. Other podcasts do their podcast here.
But there's photos of you up.
Right, and we swap them out.
Richelle.
Wait.
Should we tell
What?
Vanessa what we were talking about earlier? Remember when I was asking you how long it takes you to set this stuff up?
Yeah.
How long did you say it was?
Less than a minute.
Amazing.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Oh my God. Are you like, you're going like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
going so fast. She's going so fast.
That
was a really good impression.
Jack from The Incredibles. Remember Jack the baby that's really fast?
wait, Kyle, did you see my impression?
Wait, let me see it. It was
Okay.
probably really fast. Yes.
Oh my gosh! You guys have to go to YouTube to check this out.
Okay, so
Vanessa's
right now
going
Vanessa
crazy.
is like doing the fastest
like setup of the set.
art direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like Jack from The Incredibles.
Yeah, she's like Jack. So,
But anyway, podcasts are
streamers
amazing.
and podcasts.
We don't know what our podcast should be about.
Yeah.
I was curious. So was my friend Beck.
Yeah, I was kind of. We were wondering.
What you think our podcast should be about?
Can I give you my idea and then can I take a pee break?
Yes, we're all going to take it. We're going to go in a
Oh,
different
yeah,
studio.
we're all
We're all
gonna
going to
go- we all wanna
pee
go
in
pee.
between.
Yes. Everybody wants to go. I've been thinking about peeing for a long time.
Okay, good. I think your podcast should be about peer pressure.
Can't wait. All right.
All right.
We'll be right back with
peer pressure.
You better listen to it.
Don't be such a. Intro, more like riff, more like rough.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So just so the audience knows, it says to riff. And Beck, say what you just said.
It says to riff, and I said more like rough. You know why?
Let me guess, because my neighbor keeps on pissing on my fence, and I'm like,
It's actually not about your neighbor pissing on your fence. It's because I friggin' love my dog. Okay? He's so cute when he like comes up to me on the couch and like puts his nose under
Louis?
my hand. Yeah, Louis, to like pick up my hand to make it pet his face, and then I pull my hand away. And
That's
he puts
really
his nose under my hand to pick it up and do it again. And sometimes when we come home from a walk, he's like, which means like, I'm hungry, feed me. And like, it's just, he's so cute. He's just the way he nuzzles in with me.
How many times does he is he repeating that gesture of trying to get your hand up to pet him, or do you have to stop? Do you have to be like, that's kind of all?
2 or 3 times, and then I'll be like Louie, and then he'll kind of settle in. Yeah.
Well, it's so sweet that you love your dog.
Yeah, and I want to show him that I love him.
Well, that I would recommend if you want to show him love.
Yeah, I do.
Well, give him lovies.
Okay, yeah, I give him.
But
lovies.
also pet insurance.
Yes, that is a good one.
This is a quick message from today's sponsor, the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program.
Look,
these days we insure just about everything.
Yes.
Cars that lose value the second we drive them, phones we trade in every 2 years, and trips we haven't even taken yet.
Yes, I know.
But our pets, and you know this, man.
Yeah. They're true. Yeah, I'm going to say they're truly irreplaceable.
Yeah,
and they often go unprotected. But with ASPCA Pet Health Insurance, you can get help with unexpected vet bills and make sure your dog or cat or whatever the hell else you got gets the care they need when they need it. And when you're looking out for them, there's a little extra something in it for you too.
When you enroll in ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Plan, you could get a $25 Amazon gift card.
Nice.
It's a little treat for you while you're doing something great for your pet.
Nice.
The program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier to get your pet the care that they may need.
Nice.
It's been around for almost 20 years and has covered nearly 1 million pets in that time.
Nice.
To explore coverage, visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Beck and Kyle. That's ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Beck and Kyle.
Nice.
Eligibility restrictions do apply. Visit ASPCAPetInsurance.com/Amazon terms for more info.
Nice. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and protected by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and not engaged in the business of insurance.
Yeah. What's going on, Big V?
Same thing as pretty much always. What about you?
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Am I
you
going
are.
out of my phone? He's already made up his mind, folks. Wow.
Well,
so I guess I am losing it.
That's on
It
you.
is hot out there, and it is winter in LA.
I know. I'm like, what is this sunny, hot weather?
What is this sunny bullshit? What, do we live in Southern fucking California?
Hilarious as always, Kyle. It's good
Dude,
to
you
see
have been
man.
cracking me up since back in the day. College, I remember.
Yeah,
SC,
I remember that too.
Go Trojans, fight on.
Absolutely.
Fight
Football
on.
and all the other sports they have. It's great.
But you will intro this podcast, and you will say the title and sing our fucking title song right
Please,
now.
don't make
Oh,
me.
you're going to, and you're going to like it.
Oh, here we go again. Peer pressure.
Here's our podcast. That's what it's all about. You told us.
Peer pressure.
Here's our podcast. That's what we'll talk about.
With Beck and Kyle. Yeah, that's right.
We
it's peer
have
pressure.
an amazing guest. I remember her from
I remember her too.
New York City, 30 Rock. So many, which, by the way, so many legends have gone through.
Yeah. The building is so old. A lot of people have gone through that building.
And you remember the cast photos?
Of course. I remember the big one down at the...
Wait, can I ask a
and that's our
question?
guest, Vanessa Bayer. There she is. Give it up.
Can I ask a question about that cast photo? Because I have cast photos on my wall signed by everyone from all 7 seasons I was there.
Oh, wow.
But
Amazing.
there's 8 photos because
Oh, yeah. We've talked about this,
my
actually.
7th season, probably your
Fourth? Yeah.
It's so crazy that we were only there for 4 seasons together.
know.
Doesn't it feel like it was longer? But
yeah.
Beck did something weird in the photo.
I did a little...
And so they picked a different one. So which one? Because in both of them, you're doing something sort of weird.
Well, so I'm doing the little...
This came up last week.
Yeah. With
Taryn, right?
No, it was with Lamorne and
Oh,
Jake,
yes. Yeah,
because
that's
we were talking about taking photos for
yeah.
shows. And I did this little sort of top hat, sort of like gentleman, sort of like, hello.
Sort of looks like a leprechaun.
That's
Yeah,
the
got
photo where we're all
one of
standing
these.
in a line?
Yes,
Is that okay?
in a white void.
In a white void.
I would say the worst photo of my time there.
You're doing this.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you're doing sort of weird stuff in both. Then there's one of us more in a cluster. And I feel like, what are you doing in that one?
In that one, I'm small. I'm tinier.
Because you made a complaint.
Yeah, I think I'm shorter than 80.
Whoa.
Yeah, or like we're around the same height. And I'm
Not
like
saying
maybe
that 80's that short, but
no,
you're
no,
definitely
but
taller
I'm definitely
than her.
taller than 80. And yeah, and then so I did that thing as a joke. I was like, maybe one of these. And everybody loved it. It was so funny. Ha ha ha. And then yeah, everybody was laughing really hardy har har. And then and then they chose that. And then I was like, why did you choose that? Like that's awful. And then they were like, all right, we'll swap it out. And then they made me smaller. They punished me.
Well, it could have been a situation where like the person who was in charge of resizing the images or like photoshopping was peer pressure.
Yeah, I peer pressured. I was like, change
really
this.
good.
I was like,
can
change
I clarify?
this.
So that was in the one where we're staying, but then they used a whole different photo.
Oh.
I thought they just swapped me out.
I think that
But you're right. You're right. There is a cluster.
There's
right.
a cluster ended up being the photo.
Yes.
And you're doing something kind of weird in that photo too, but
Is it
it's
possible
not
that there were
really
cast members, there were people added like midway through the season or something like that that weren't there?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. It's just like a new photo came out all of a sudden, and I got that one signed too.
My I feel like iconic moment within the cast photos was 40th. I got to hold a little 40 flag.
Oh, yes. That was our first year?
Wait.
Second year.
Second year, you're right.
There's a little, if you look at the 40th, at the bottom, there's a little Kyle with a little flag.
So
He's like waving his flag. It's really cute.
Was 40 or, no, that wasn't your first
39
season. That was your second season.
Yeah. Now peer pressure.
Yeah.
Now, is it peer pressure? We're talking peers.
Peers.
So you can't, it's only peer pressure, right? If it's a peer pressuring you.
Yeah.
We're talking about let's just lay it all out there because sometimes it's nice to return to what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
It's peer pressure.
It's peer pressure that at times can feel pure.
Pure?
And I bet sometimes it's taking place on a pier with boats.
It feels like you guys are missing the point.
Oh,
sort of.
I honestly thought it was like peer pressure, like like
on a pier.
On a pier.
To me, I feel like the iconic.
It's like how it's spelled here.
Oh.
The iconic peer pressure to me is like, or like what was presented to me in PSAs and in TV shows and in movies was like a kid pressuring you into smoke cigarettes or smoke weed or something
do drugs.
like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be a minor. Or maybe not. But
Well,
it's obviously bad things. You don't peer pressure somebody to make a good choice.
Well, when we were growing up, that was what Kyle was saying was like the big thing was like someone's going to peer pressure you into doing something and into doing drugs or like smoking cigarettes or something.
Right.
And something that someone pointed out to me, my friend's older sister pointed out to me at one point, I don't know how peer pressure came up, but she was like, you know, if someone has like drugs or something, they're not going to just want to like give them away if you don't want to do them.
Right.
They're going to want to like hold on to them because they're expensive.
Yes, that is true.
Go ahead.
Yep. Kyle's raising his
I
hand.
have a question about peer pressure.
Yeah.
And I know we host a podcast about it. And
Yeah.
But this is sort of a discussion, I guess. Yes, that is the iconic peer pressure. Do you think, could one make an argument? Beck is sort of like, he's going there. He's got his eyes closed. He's like,
I'm
this
going
could
to
be
the place.
some, he's
I'm
going
going
to
to the
think
place.
on this. Do you think that you could argue that there's a component of peer pressure in just like having to wear like cool sneakers or something like that?
Yes, I do. Especially if you don't want to.
Or it's like,
if you don't want to wear cool sneakers, but you're wearing cool
you need
sneakers.
to fit in.
Right.
And so it's
It's
like,
like the
I need,
unspoken, it's like a societal peer pressure.
is that fair? I don't know.
I think so.
I'm posing a new.
Well,
And you're saying that could go to anything that you're wearing, maybe like dressing for people to fit in.
Just
and
like
be
you're
like,
in 7th grade and it's like, well, if you want to be popular, you've got to wear DC skate shoes or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether it's said out loud or whether you're observing and like you tell your parents like, we got to go buy these shoes because otherwise I'm not going to fit in.
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't know.
I think that's peer pressure. I think, of course. That's like a silent peer pressure.
Have you been, does anyone have an example of a time when they think they were peer pressured or they were the peer pressurer?
I want to talk about, just to give everyone a little time to think about this, I want to give an example that came up on my podcast.
Great.
How Did We Get Weird? With Jonah Bayer and Vanessa Bayer.
You got to check it out.
That you have to check it out to find out what musician this was and what fabulous band he's in. We had this musician on our podcast and he had a neck tattoo. And I said, was that scary? Like what? And he was peer pressured into getting it. He explained to us how he was peer pressured into getting it. And he likes it, but it like took him a couple years to get used. But his like friends were like, you should get this. And he was like, no. They were like, it looks so cool on your neck. And he was like, no. And then like, I think the idea must have grown on him. He wouldn't have done it if it was like pure peer pressure, because it's obviously like a lifelong decision.
Yeah.
But I think even with stuff like that, you can get peer pressured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
Neck tattoos? Yes. Tattoos?
Any tattoos.
Yeah, any tattoos.
Like get a tattoo. Like my friends all got tattoos when we were on SNL, when the first Women's March happened, I think, or something. And they were like, you got to do it with us. And I was like, oh, but I'm filming SNL. And they were like, we'll do it Sunday. And I was like, oh, what? I have to go to the thing.
How do I go to the thing? It's like Sundays are sort of like day off.
I was like, yeah, it's going to be a day off.
It's kind of God's day.
All right, we'll do it on Monday.
Yeah, we'll stay longer. We'll do it again. And I was like, you guys are my best friends in the world, but actually I have to go do this thing.
So you didn't get the tattoo?
I didn't.
But they all got the tattoo?
They all did. They all got like kind of slightly different tattoos that were like feminist tattoos, which is really cool of them.
That rocks.
It does rock. But I thought, well, cool.
Yeah. We're three people who don't have tattoos.
Really?
I think so, right? Yeah.
Wow.
I don't have
Yeah,
tattoos.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're sensible
I
people.
can't. I'm really searching my brain. For a moment, I was
I think
Peer
peer pressure. I think I was peer pressured into skydiving. But it was like, I'm glad I did it. But it was like a lot of people were like, we're going now. We're doing it. Come on. Like a buddy of mine pulled up in a car and they were like, we're going now. And I had just gotten back from traveling in Europe after studying abroad. And I was like coming back to USC for a couple days before going home for the summer. And I was just kind of like, sure. Yeah. And I did it and it was great. So sometimes like, is it always negative? And
I think it can be positive.
Yeah. And do you see yourself being peer pressured as an adult?
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, what you talking about skydiving made me think of whenever those same friends from growing up, who are still my closest friends, whenever they're like, let's go hike across these rocks or something. I'm like, no, what if we just sit down?
right.
And and then actually my friends know how to get me to do any kind of nature thing, which is they'll be like, Vanessa, we'll sing it around for you. Just, you can direct us and we'd sing like Ghost of John. Do you know that song?
No. You can sing it now if you want.
It's so funny because when I was home over Thanksgiving, we got a bunch of people from my high school sang it in a round. And Gwen, my best friend Gwen, was there, and she said, "This is your dream, Vanessa." And I said, yes, because it was at like a gathering, like our friend was having a party. Anyway, It goes like this. And then I'm going to point at you when you would come in for a round, but you don't have to.
Okay, maybe we will.
Okay. Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones with the skin all gone.
Have you seen the ghost of John with the bones
Wouldn't it
and
be
the
chilly
skin
with
all
no skin on?
Wouldn't it be chilly with no
Wouldn't
skin
it be chilly
on?
with the no skin on?
You guys did perfect.
Pretty good. That was amazing.
I hear what you're saying, like in terms of like sort of peer pressure now, like in this at the age we are, and like I'm maybe stretching the meaning here, but like there are definitely situations I find myself in that like maybe like what you were saying earlier, societal. It's just like I don't want to be confrontational, so I'm not willing to be like, I actually don't want to do that. But it's like, you know what? I hate to say it. One thing I can't stand, which is which everybody loves. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't when somebody wants to catch up with me. Like we haven't seen each other in a long time. The last thing I want to do is get coffee.
Really?
Yeah. You're not a coffee lover.
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, interesting.
And it's like I don't know. It's a little too. It's a little too much pressure for me to just like sit and like drink something and talk to somebody.
So it does feel like more like a casual business meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I haven't gotten coffee with somebody in a long time.
I think I'd rather I mean, like a meal can sometimes be too much of a commitment.
Right.
A drink I like because then I can chill a little bit maybe. But for some reason, coffee is very intense to me.
Mm.
I got to find a middle ground.
If it's
Lunch is okay.
Can I tell you? I think a good middle ground. If it's like someone that you're like happy to see them, but like you actually, it's actually a little inconvenient for you because you have a lot of other stuff to do. If there's already a place that you're going to be at, you could have coffee with them next door, right after. Like if you were doing this,
right,
and then. Or like right before you could get, if there's like a coffee place nearby, you could like get coffee for an hour before. And you're like already going to be in that.
Yeah, that makes, if it's a geographical thing, I'd totally buy that. I would almost say like, I would rather possibly go to somebody's house over going to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like stuff to play with. And grab.
Go through their stuff and go through their drawers and everything. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they put out a little snack.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a little soda water or something like that. Maybe you sit outside, play a little music. That's nice.
Something about staring at each other at a table is tough for me. But yeah, the peer pressure. It's very interesting.
It's not cool. It's not cool to do. It's toxic. You don't want to make somebody do something they don't want to do.
But you're right. Sometimes it's not toxic. Sometimes it's to do something that ends up being beneficial.
Yes.
Or beneficial to the group sometimes. Sometimes, like in your scenario.
Yeah.
I also don't love doing like game. Like I like games, but I don't love like game nights.
Oh, really? I thought you would like love a game night. What's the game that you played? That I played at we all played at your house? Maybe not all of us, but the with the phones and the
that I do love. I like the like Jackbox games.
Yeah, you like the Jackbox.
But I get nervous playing like Mafia.
I do too. You know, I played Mafia. It's how I have so many new friends from all of Taryn and Kobe's friends from playing Mafia with them and their friends over the pandemic. We would like play every Friday.
Yeah.
And I used to be great at being Mafia, and now I have gotten to a point I got to a point where I couldn't stop laughing. Like I couldn't do it anymore.
That is the thing that why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Is that I'm like a paid actor, and the fact that I can't do this thing well where you're supposed to sort of act and lie, and it just like kind of kills my self-esteem.
Yeah. But I agree with you that I love Jackbox games.
Yeah.
Even though I think I know a lot of the people that create them because it's based out of Chicago, I think.
Sure.
And sometimes I get mad at them because I'm like, could you guys go any lower in terms of like being childish?
Right. We like the
because they'll be like, what's something that comes out of your pants that looks like a pickle, and then it's like enter in your answer. Yeah, it's like Jackbox.
Is Jackbox connected to Cards Against Humanity at all? Because that's in Chicago too.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's like a writer's room for Cards Against Humanity. I knew people who were in that writer's room.
Oh.
When we play Quiplash, which is I feel like one of the games you're referring to, what it's become, and when I play it with Michael's friends, is that like it's all just inside. So we're just like using it as a vessel to like sort of talk shit about people we know.
Yeah. We would always play it after we would play Mafia, and I would always look forward to that. Those same Mafia over like the pandemic, like that we would do over Zoom. Then we play those games, and that you're right. It would become people's like inside jokes, but then I would always. 9 times out of 10, my answer is like, I'd write grow up Jackbox.
Right. And how does that score?
And people would know it was me.
Yeah. Did it do well? Did it score well?
Sometimes.
Peer pressure.
Do you remember the first time you had some sort of controlled substance? Do you remember what the like circumstance was?
Vanessa's thinking.
I remember in 8th grade. I don't know if I imagine I did this. Maybe I had a drink before then, but I smoked weed with my brother.
Ooh.
I visited him in college when he and I don't necessarily want to blow his cover, but
yeah. And so you're not gonna say which brother?
Yeah. So it's one of them.
Yeah,
it's Ryan or Sean.
Do the math, but yeah, and he peer pressured me.
Wow. And were you okay? Did you vomit? Did you?
I don't know that I got high the first time.
Okay.
I remember us making a song and it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds awesome.
Yeah. And for me.
The first time I did a controlled substance, I did think of it. Were you talking just now?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't.
And I was with this group of people who smoked a lot of weed. And I remember I was like, I'll smoke some. And they were like, really? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, okay. And they gave me some. And then I came, and like the next day I told my mom. Because my mom was so like, it doesn't really matter if you smoke weed.
Right.
And so my mom was like, what did you think? And I was like, it was fine. And she was like, yeah. She was like, that's fine. Just never smoke cigarettes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Because my mom used to smoke, I think, when she was in college and stuff. And she was like, it's so bad for you.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes. She was like, but if you smoke weed, my parents were both like, one time we found my mom's rolling papers in her purse. My mom had rolling papers. And we wrote a note to her on them. And she was so embarrassed. But she was especially embarrassed because we were like going to the store, be right back. I think we were in middle school or high school. And the thing that's the most embarrassing for her is that we tell that story to so many people.
Right.
Like it would be one thing if it was just a joke between us that we wrote her a note on her rolling papers.
But you're blasting it out to our entire audience.
This is going. How many viewers, listeners do you have?
Another couple 100,000 probably.
Yeah.
Millions.
Yeah. I think a lot of parents. Did your parents like? I feel like that was a big thing because of our parents' generation. Like, they would like hang out with each other and smoke weed, and
that's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of I always say like one of the major differences between my Jewish friends and non-Jewish friends, the Jewish parents smoked weed.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
They also went by their first names instead of Mr. and Mrs. They'd be like, we just use their first names instead of being like Mrs. Fogel or Mr. You know, whatever. Yeah.
I could never call parents by their first name still to this day.
Really?
And I have the same problem with teachers.
Mm.
They're like, call me by, and I'm like,
yeah, teacher, okay. I'm going to need a Mr. or Mrs. or a professor.
But you're adult now.
Yeah.
You're an adult.
I know.
You're adult.
It makes me uncomfortable.
How do you like to be referred to by a child? A strange child.
I like to be called Miss Bayer.
Yeah.
Mr. Bennett.
Lord Bennett.
Lord Bennett.
Especially if it's a child. Yeah. I mean, like, I actually might start putting that out there. I might start peer pressuring other parents to make their kids call me Lord Bennett. And how about you?
What about you?
Spaceman.
Spaceman.
Can I have some more water? Sure, little buddy.
That's great.
That's cool.
That's really nice. I really like that.
That's really nice.
Well, I don't want to pressure anybody.
Okay.
I really don't want to pressure anybody. But would you be down to take all your clothes off and just do some somersaults around the room? Come on, do it for the show.
I'm a little uncomfortable about it, but
come on, we'd go viral.
I do want to go viral. Are you sure this will go viral?
Of course, it would be amazing for the show.
How many? What do I need to take off?
Take off all your clothes and start doing somersaults around the little see-through orange table that's in front of us right here.
And you sure it'll go viral?
Absolutely. You're gonna be happy you did it, right?
That's an example of peer pressure.
I'm really considering it, but I'm afraid if I get down to my skivvies, you'll see that there's some skid marks.
So that's the reason, yeah.
Yeah. That was really a good reenactment of peer pressure.
And that was peer pressure. Now, do you, Kyle, you've always been a tighty whitey guy.
Not always.
Not always, but often when,
I guess you've had some boxers. I made the
every now and then.
transition, probably in my late 20s, I made the transition
to briefs?
To briefs, and then pretty much exclusively to tidy whities.
So you keep them white though. Wouldn't you think you'd like maybe switch to the black color if you were afraid of so you could like drop trow anywhere and not have to worry about the tire,
want to be able to
tire marks.
Drop trow anywhere. You know what? It's one of those things. Yes, you bring up a very good point, and maybe this is something I need to work on. I'm not going to let you immediately peer pressure me into changing my underwear, though.
No.
With that being said, like, it is a piece of uniform to me.
Yeah, and it is.
So
iconic.
it would
change things.
It would be a little bit. There would be a process for me to like be like, okay, making the move. If I moved over to, let's say, black underwear, that would be a full-time commitment. That's the thing. Don't you like me and my tidy whities?
I love you and your tidy whities. But I'm just thinking about like if you want to be more comfortable.
If I want to be the real spaceman.
Yeah.
You're trying to help him be more comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't make a difference to you really, except that you care about your friend.
Yeah.
I think I am pretty comfortable generally. I think like in the instance of like getting down into my skivvies to do the somersault, I was like, I don't want to necessarily expose everybody to my underwear right in this moment.
Well, I think you made the right choice.
Thanks.
But you never know what's going to happen here on peer pressure. You know, you might be peer pressured. You might be peer pressure to talk about your peer pressure moments.
Way.
And it's all about, finding the peer pressure that's right for you.
Which reminds me, I've got a pretty good idea.
Oh, boy.
You guys want to be cool, don't you?
Well,
yeah.
I thought I already was.
Same's here.
No. Some of the people, some of the other guys and girls like you, but you want to be cooler. Don't you want to be like me?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Here's what you got to do. In about 30 seconds, we're going to end this segment. Maybe move over to the next room.
We're going to go back there already?
Yup.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We end the Peer Pressure Podcast right now. So,
and we'll be cool?
Then you'll be cool.
Whoa.
You promise?
Hey, you have my word.
You're talking so quiet, though.
That's just how I roll.
Okay, if you really think we should, I'll do it.
All right, so will I.
Okay.
Then help me out with this outro, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to
the Peer Pressure Podcast with Kyle, Beck, and
Vanessa.
What's up, everybody? Wow, that was.
What's up, and wow.
Wow.
What's up, wow.
What's up, wow.
That was.
I wish I had more examples of being peer pressured or seeing people being peer pressured, and I bet I do. I just couldn't come up with them.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say something about peer pressure as an adult, but I realized it's not really peer pressure. It's like it's just pressure that I feel to do things.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like drink when other people are,
right,
or like I don't know, like go to somebody's birthday.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
I
was going to say
or,
go to a party or something.
Yeah. And it's like, but nobody's going like, hey, come out, where are you? Or like drink this thing. It's just like a internalized thing. I feel like I want to like do to fit in or like to not make somebody feel awkward or something. Luckily, we're not peer pressured anymore.
No.
And we're our own people doing our own things. Speaking of,
sorry. Forgive me, but like, and I'm not gonna go into details, but I think I was. I don't know if you'd call it. I feel like I was peer pressured at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've unlocked a memory, or like that, it's like, oh, yeah, to do something that. But I don't know if that's like.
I think
that's like corporate in some way or another. Do you know what I'm saying? Like pressured into doing something that isn't like what you'd necessarily want to do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Corporate pressure.
Yeah.
I would pressure writers into writing with me.
Yeah.
Like really pressure them. I'd be like, come on, it's going to be so fun. And then they do it.
I feel like I pressured Dismukes into writing before, like the first time. And then we had a lot of fun.
John Solomon has told me that like it was always fun writing with, like or that I would always pressure him into writing with me. And that we always had fun, but it like took a lot. Like he'd always be really busy and kind of like.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to.
You have to. That's how you get, that's
good
how you
writers
get your stuff.
that are busy.
Yeah.
I interrupted you back though.
I was just making a really good transition into what Vanessa is doing these days. Obviously, the podcast.
Yes. How did we get weird? With Jonah Bayer and Vanessa Bayer, wherever you get your podcast.
Exactly.
And we've had these two sweeties on 2 times.
That's
you
right.
Can imagine that.
If you can even imagine.
And a bunch of other really good guests. Then we have so much fun.
Yes, it's always a blast.
And talk about nostalgic stuff, which obviously if you listen to this podcast, you're probably pretty into that.
And you are in a new show. A new show.
Yeah.
An old show.
An old show's coming back. It's called Scrubs.
Yes.
Ever heard of it? I'm recurring in that show. So if
What's
you
the name of
check
your
that out.
character?
My character's name is Sibby.
That's a great
That's a
name.
good name.
Yeah.
Do you
She's-
explain the name at all in the show, or is it just Sibby?
Well,
and
just what her name is.
it's Sibby.
Is
yeah.
that with an S or a C or?
S.
That's even great. That's
Yeah,
great.
Sibby. And I think I'm allowed to say this, especially because the show will have come out, but has come out.
Yes.
She's like the head of the wellness department at the hospital
Okay.
Very
at
cool.
Sacred Heart.
And so wellness, what is that? Like, what is that?
Sort of like the
involve?
mental health of
mental health? Okay.
and she's sort of in charge of HR as well,
Okay.
human resources.
I can't wait to meet Sibby. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I know. Sibby,
Is-
you must have been pretty psyched on that name.
Yeah, it was so fun. The whole thing was so fun. And I think the show's really funny and people will like it a lot.
I can't wait to see it.
Where do we find that again?
ABC and Hulu the next day.
Is there anything else you want to tell our lovely audience about that you have coming out or doing on?
I guess the only other thing I want to say is I freaking love you guys.
Love you,
Aw.
Vanessa.
I want to plug that. I love you guys too.
Aw,
And I love that for us.
me too.
Yes.
Sweet.
Well,
Mm.
thanks again for stopping by the Bat Cave.
Yes, thanks for coming by the Batcave. And as always, salute to do and make it gravy, baby.
Make it gravy, baby. Thanks, guys.
What's our podcast? What's it gonna be about?
Tell us.
What's our podcast? What should we talk about?
With Beck and Kyle.
That was a Headgum podcast.